Early voting wraps up tomorrow ahead of next Tuesday's runoff elections. One race we're keeping a close eye on is the race for DeKalb County CEO. Former commissioners Larry Johnson and Lorraine Cochran-Johnson were front and center at a candidate forum this morning, making their final pitches to voters. Ariana Manise with the 11 Alive political team joining us live now. Ariana, today's forum focused on the growing unhoused population in DeKalb County.
That's right, Cheryl. That forum just wrapped up within the last hour, and it took place here at Frontline Response, which is a nonprofit organization that rescues men and women out of sex trafficking and homelessness. An organization that knows Frontline and first experience firsthand how dire housing is in the county. And as DeKalb County voters are going to the polls again next week to pick their CEO, this allows candidates to really lay out to their constituents how they plan to address affordable housing here in the county. Now, candidates, they took questions from people in the audience about housing, such as homelessness, creating a housing plan for the county, moving the permitting process along for developers to build more affordable housing, and creating housing resources for the community. Now, candidates Lorraine Cochran-Johnson and Larry Johnson have each emphasized housing as their top priority. Now, Larry Johnson says he believes in investing in housing and infrastructure, and he plans to take a comprehensive approach and utilize surplus money the state received from pandemic funds. We also spoke to Lorraine Cochran-Johnson, who says along with housing, public safety, and economic development is her focus if she's elected to run the county. Take a listen.
There is an affordable housing crisis. Currently in DeKalb, we have over 30,000 people that are on a waiting list for affordable housing. So we've got to look at increasing affordable housing inventory. We've got to also offer incentives. And in DeKalb County, we also need to make sure that we have best practices to encourage development.
You look around us every day, COVID is taking the scab off of the issues that we face, and housing is up at the top. I mean, people are unhoused because you don't have a place to go. And the federal government has cut the funds for over the years. And now the state has money. We need to get that surplus money from the state to help us move the ball along. But we also have to be comprehensive. Mental health needs help. The jail is not the place for folks who are dealing with mental health and substance abuse.
Now, both candidates, they are encouraging voters to head back to the polls if they haven't already participated in early voting, which wraps up tomorrow. We also saw District 4 Commissioner candidates Shakira Johnson and Lance Hammond. They also participated in this forum. Those two are also campaigning and trying to get people to go back to the polls next Tuesday for the runoff election. Reporting live in DeKalb County, I'm Ariana Manise for 11 Alive. Back to you.